NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Carter in at the three. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant, and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
Carter, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Chalk up two there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Knocks down the long J.
Kyle Lowry can do it all. He is an outstanding passer, but when necessary, as it was right here, knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Irving against Lowry. Durant inside. Blocked! Leonard against Durant. And the dunk by Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Irving, the pass to Simmons. On the wing, Curry. Leonard defending. 5 on the clock. And the Nets, another three.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Curry against DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. For 3, Lowry. And the Raptors, another 3.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Durant. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Carter. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving against Lowry. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
From Kyrie.
Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Aldridge. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Simmons against Leonard. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Carter. Launches a three, and the Raptors another three.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
.59 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Curry. Shoots from the line. Again, the Nets score.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
DeRozan double teamed. Lowry outside. And the Raptors another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Pass to Simmons. Outside Irving. Stolen by Lowry. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket's good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Durant. The rebound by Boss.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
DeRozan against Curry. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Left side Simmons. Outside Brown. He drops it from range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Carter from outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot's good. Aldridge has got 6.
Ooh, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Leonard's shot's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Toronto has possession. And oh, wow!
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Irving against Leonard. Irving, the pass to Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Carter from outside. And the Raptors another 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Carter's got it going from 3-point range. He's drained all 4 attempts. Pass to Irving. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Carter. Down low. Kicks it to DeRozan. Hey, expanding his range. Aldridge pulls down the board. And here are the Nets now. Trailing by 13. Simmons, no good. 1:58 left in the second. And DeRozan, here we go.
Wow, pure power on the drive by DeMar DeRozan. He's got that extra burst. We've seen it, able to finish with force.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Curry passes to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Curry against DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. Pass to Bosch. The three. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Irving. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
With loudest section, it's gonna win the free t-shirt toss. Come on, let me hear ya.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Mills in for Curry. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Harris passes to Griffin. Drives to the hoop. And Griffin slams it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
To the paint. Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. They get it again. Pass to Leonard. DeRozan for three. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the rejection. And here's Mills for three. And the Nets another three.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target. And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Durant against Leonard with a 9-footer, and that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 9.
Boy, what a pretty move, and that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
First team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Sends it home from three-point land.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, it's never. You're playing against that hard fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of defense.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Toronto with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. So the Raptors 5 right now. Leonard against Curry. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Leonard's got everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Goes up at the stripe. Basket counts. Irving's got 6.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Carter finds Leonard. Back to Carter. Fires for 3. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Count it. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Carter against Durant. Pass to Bosch. Here's McGrady. Here's Peterson. Knocks it down from distance. And Toronto leads by 11.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Simmons against Carter. The hook shot. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Oh, Durant with a steal. In transition, here they come. It's tipped. Pass to Bosch. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Durant. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
He buries it from 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Irving. The 11-footer, and he hits the jumper. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Outside Durant. Sinks the tray. He's got 14.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to McGrady. Inside. Leonard with the ball. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Irving. Out to the wing. From the arc. The rebound by Bosch.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Carter. Simmons defending. Here's McGrady. Leonard outside. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Drummond. And here are the Nets now. It's a 13-point game. Timeout called, the Raptors. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Harris against DeRozan. Over Harris. And it's DeRozan missing. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Raptors foul. Kawhi Leonard.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year. And yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 11. Nicholas Claxton out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Mills in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Double team on DeRozan. Lowry outside. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lowry's gone 4 of 5 so far from deep. Durant, the pass to Griffin. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And the shot goes down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Harris outside. Back to Mills. And the Nets, another 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
DeRozan finds Lowry. And the Raptors, another 3.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Harris against DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Back to Carter from outside the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Mills. He's closely guarded.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Carter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Harris. Durant, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. And Toronto leads by 14.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond is checked in for Griffin. And it's Curry in for Mills. Irving for three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brooklyn with the ball. Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Irving for three. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Durant drives in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Leonard. And they get it back. Pass to Carter. On the wing, DeRozan. And the Raptors, another three.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Durant with the bucket.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Fires the three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stoudemire. And again, Toronto no good. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Siakam for three. Nails it from three. And Toronto leads by 16.
You love to see Pascal Siakam be so confident in catch-and-shoot situations. No doubt that he is feeling it.
Back to Mills. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Peterson, his first foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Bargnani. Yes.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.